comedian Dover Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So there's absolute mutiny down at the fucking waterproofing hole. Down in the tunnel, there's boys leaving left, right, and centre. They're not happy about the EBA being delayed, so they're just like, fucking, we're out of here. We can get EBA somewhere else. And despite the fact that people who are leaving are the laziest cunts on site, they will be getting more money because they've already got jobs set up. They're going to jobs tomorrow. They're chucking sickies today, but it was open as well. They're like, yeah, I'm not coming in tomorrow. It's so wild what's going down here. Two of the guys, the Lebanese guy and the Pakistani guy, the laziest cunts in the company, were just openly talking about how they got a new job, how they're going to go to it for a few days and not tell the supervisors, even though the supervisors heard them saying this. They're like, we'll just chuck a sickie for the next few days and see how it all pans out, and we'll come back if it's no good. And the supervisors are listening. I didn't understand what was going on. I'm like, here, take my number. If it's any good, get in contact with me because I'll fucking mutiny as well. I'm not against a mutiny either because I was looking forward to the EBA. Even now, I'm like, how can I work for this little money? I need to be on EBA. So I'll see how it all pans out there. I think I'll stick with the waterproofing, but I'm telling you now, I'm getting arthritis in every single joint of my fingers. They're so sore. I can barely make a fist. And you know how much I need to make a fist. What if I get into a fucking fight down at Subway? For some reason, I feel bad about leaving. I'm like, I like the guys here. The bosses are good. There's a fair bit of freedom. You can just take days off if you want. Last week, I didn't work Monday and Friday. And I got this week's pay and significantly down. Substantially down when you take 2 days off. Still good pay though. It'd be better on fucking EBA, I can tell you that right now. So one of the guys who is leaving because he's got a new job with a company who's on EBA, he spent all day on the phone today with the union trying to work out whether our company is going to sign the EBA or not. So he talked to everyone. He talked to the union representative for our company, and he's like, look, we're going in for a meeting tomorrow about the EBA, and we're not sure what's going down. We don't know. It's all up in the air now. So after that, he called the actual union. This is just before lunch. And he's like, hey, I work for this company. What's going on? We need to know about the EBA. And the union were like, are you a member? He's like, no, I am, but I haven't paid. They're like, well, we can't give you any information. And then he gave the name of our company and the union said it. They told him, they're like, yeah, we've been having trouble with your company. We gave them the EBA about a month ago and they were meant to sign and they haven't signed. So we've got people working on it. And I was speaking to the Alley Mac driver today. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing a big day, home 6:30. And he's like, oh, fuck. And I'm like, yeah, we're not even on EBA. He's like, you're not on EBA? Fucking hell. I'm like, I know. He's like, oh, you fucking cunts. The fucking cunts. I'm like, tell me about it. He's like, don't worry about fucking all the bullshit that's been happening with the union. They're good. They'll get you the EBA. You'll be sorted, mate. I'm like, we don't even get travel allowance. He's like, what? You don't get fucking what? He was either Scottish or fucking Irish. I think he was Scottish. An old fucking battle axe he was, but he was fucking up in arms about it. So after he spoke to the union, he still wasn't satisfied because his idea was like, if we're going to sign the EBA soon, he won't go to this new job. But if we're not, he'll go to the new job. And he wasn't convinced by his conversation with the union. So he went to the boss, to our boss. He's like, hey, what's happening with the EBA. And our boss is like, well, it should be coming through. We should be signing it. And he's like, we're the hardest workers on this site. We're fucking the last ones to leave every single day. I think the boys should be compensated for it. They're fucking hard workers. He should have said, not myself or the other cunt that's leaving, but the rest of the boys are hard workers. And apparently the big boss was like, yeah, I agree, mate. You boys deserve it. Could take a while, though. He threw that in at the end. Could take a while. Could take a fucking while. So these two guys are on their way out, but they're turning the rest of the crew. These guys talk about EBA so much, it's just insane. I've said it a million times already today in this episode, but we've been talking EBA for like 8 hours a day, every day for about 3 weeks. What do you reckon's going to happen with the EBA? Do you reckon they'll sign? Oh, fuck. I don't think they'll sign the EBA. Fucking $60 travel. Fuck, that'd be good, wouldn't it? EBA. But it's like a mind virus now because everyone who was happy before EBA was fucking mentioned and now like, what? Why am I getting ripped off? Even though you're earning double what you've ever earned before, why am I fucking here earning this shit money? Honestly, I don't know where a Pakistani or a Lebanese or an unqualified Irish cunt would earn more money anywhere in the world except for a job that has EBA. And here's the thing. These cunts are starting to turn everyone. So everyone's like starting to look around. But the company who these guys are going to are like so desperate for workers and the money's like insane money, but they still can't get cunts to fucking work for them. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. They can't find people. They got these guys. These guys went in for an interview yesterday and are starting work tomorrow. They're like, just start. Just come on, just start. We'll get you in. We'll sign you up. You're on the books straight away. We'll give you work. Just get on board. And from what I can tell, these tunnel gigs are like a profession. Like people bounce around from tunnel to tunnel, just picking up like a year's work with some company doing something. And then that contract finishes and they jump to another tunnel. Like tunnels are going mad. Anyway, I can't make a fist and I'm still down in the tunnel waterproofing, inhaling those toxic fumes. Anyway, I'm going to fucking wrap it up today. The Degeni Diaries is coming out tonight. I just couldn't get around to it last week. Every time I get to like around 9 o'clock, 9:30, I'm just so fucking exhausted. I can't even do it. But I'm doing it tonight, even if I have to fucking stay up late. So Degeni Diaries come out tonight. It's the one with Larry, my man in LA, the guy who owned the weed dispensary. We go deep. It's a great episode. I can't wait to actually fucking get it out. We get in the weeds about weed. It's fucking cool. I was fucking fascinated the whole time. It's a great episode. So if you're not a part of Patreon, join the Patreon. Go to boylecomedy.com. It's worth it. Also, if you want to learn some fucking waterproofing, Patreon's where to go. Anyway, that'll fucking do for tonight. And I'll see you the fuck later.